Hey guys, welcome to my Blue Archive video. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to reroll in Blue Archives using an emulator. And then at the end of the video, I'll also have some sort of tier list for you guys to look at, so it'll be easier for you to know what to look for. Let's get started. So on the left, I've put out a little timer just to see how long it would take to reroll. So here we start off with the guest account. Here, just put in the name. Do note that there are two names for each account. There's your account name, which is the first one, and then the second one, the sensei name, is the name where they actually have a function where the game will try to pronounce your name. So see, here it'll ask you to download name pronunciation. So if you do download it, inside the game they'll try their best to sort of pronounce your name instead of like blanking it out like in other gacha games. So after deciding on a name, we will go through the tutorial. It's really quite simple. There's only a quick tutorial on how to play the game, and then 2 more tutorial battles that you have to do for 1-1. I won't go over that too much, just follow the on-screen, click where they point you to, and then we'll get to our first tutorial poll. So after you finish the tutorial, about 5 minutes in, we'll get our first tutorial tempo. So for this tutorial tempo, do note that it is possible to get more than 1 3-star, where unlike other games, usually the tutorial is fixed to 1 of their highest rarity unit. So for example, in this video, luckily I pulled 2 3-stars. So definitely a very good start to my reroll. So after the tutorial poll, you'll move on to finishing 1-1. And within 1-1, there are 2 parts to the fight. After you're done 1-1, will be approximately 9 minutes in. Here, just follow the quick tutorial where it teaches you how to like bind your account and stuff like that. And then once you have access to the mailbox, retrieve everything and you should have about 4,100 crystals. So here, just keep clicking until you have control of your cursor and you could go into the recruit tab. So now here, make sure you do not use the pickup recruitment. The 2 raid sub units are not the core units that you'll be looking for. We'll go over that later in the video. So you want to pull on the regular banner. With 4,100 crystals, you have enough for 3 times 10 pulls. And if you want, you could also do a few more single pulls as well. So here, I'll fast forward to the part where I'm done summoning. So here, once you're done, and you're not happy with the role you have, go to the top right, account, and click on reset account. Here, just type in Blue Archive. What I usually do is I just copy and paste it. So this is the first time, so I'll type it. I'll Control X or Control C, cut. And then just Control V paste every time I need to reset. Alright. So I won't actually be resetting this account, but you get the idea. And then you will go back to the main screen where this whole account will be reset, and you could just start off where we first started by picking a name, and you won't have to re-download any of the data. So now let's talk about the units itself. Here is a tier list I made using the tier maker. So let me show you how to read this. So instead of ranking each individual unit and giving you guys just sort of like the tier list that everyone just Googles and follows, I'm gonna make you this tier list that shows you what sort of level you're rerolling on. So first off, we would actually start looking at the middle roll, the core staple. So as the name implies, these two units, Yori and Hibiki, are the core staple of any reroll account. Having these two units will make your gameplay so much more enjoyable, like overall. So in short, this girl Yori here is one of the best strikers in the game. And Hibiki here is just a really good support DPS. So you always want to go for these two units if you're rerolling, hence the name core staple. And then looking down here, I have the chill start column. So these four units are also really good to have, but not necessarily a core staple. So if you just want to have a chill start, you could reroll for just one of the units, either Yori or Hibiki, and then one of these four girls. So they are Hina, Aru, Karen, and Haruna. So any one of the core staples and anyone from this list will make for a chill start account per se. So if you don't want to spend hours on end, a chill start account is definitely achievable probably within an hour. If you look here, I have an extras column. So in extras, I have Tsubaki. Tsubaki is actually a 2-star, but she is also an amazing tank. Even though she's a 2-star, she is at the level of a 3-star. So always look for accounts that if you could have her while you're rolling for the 3-star, a similar account with Tsubaki is always superior to an account without. So now look, we go up, core plus X. So here we still have our core staple, but we also have another girl, Shun. Shun is an amazing starter if you're interested in DPS. In short, her abilities will allow her to attack the enemy backline, which is just really useful in terms of PvP. You could also go for Haruna instead of Shun as well. Haruna is also a great blue mystic unit, but the fact that she isn't a core is because she's farmable in the hard mode stages. So just like other gacha games where you have like hard mode where you can farm shards of like certain individual units, the same goes for blue archives. Haruna is farmable in the hard stage. That's why she's not in the core stable. Even though if I were to have a tier list of units that I would be rerolling for, you can look at here. Not for the weak-willed. These are the 4 units that I would be going for if I were to go on, say, an 8-hour reroll spree. So, like I said, not for the weak-willed. Even though we have 40 pulls, to get these exact 4 units could easily equals to maybe a day. Or even more, if you're unlucky. But personally, this will be what I'll be rerolling for. As I personally actually enjoys rerolling quite a bit. It's sort of kind of like a soft gambling for me. I really enjoyed it. And then while I'm rerolling, I'm also usually just like, watching something on the side, so it's not as boring. So anyways, this will conclude my tier list for rerolling. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.